Air messing out retro. Good blue in my pocket like they're rubbing they set, bro. I ain't tryna flex, so it'd be nice if your ice could glisten like my neck, though. At Atlanta like Metro.
How's it going, listeners?
Hey, what is happening? Welcome to the podcast.
I'd like to welcome you guys back to the for the Nawf Podcast. This is a podcast where we discuss the current state of the culture in Atlanta, Georgia, and what's currently trending. Because we are shaping the future and the culture. So let's get into it. I'm your host, Brandon, here to lead the discussion and talk to the good people listening. Before we get into the show, I'm gonna introduce you to my co-host and our special guest for the episode. On my left, who you be? Introduce yourself, opening statement.
Hi, my name is Matt. I'm a co-host.
It's your boy Sam.
Okay. Special guest, introduce yourself.
Special guest, my name is Eric.
Good to hear. Let's see. First of all, how are we going to start this off? We're going to talk about probably the biggest thing that we have going on right now, and that's motherfucking coronavirus. First of all, let's talk about some things going on with that, especially in Atlanta and Georgia specifically. What's y'all's opinions on our boy Brian Kemp opening up Georgia for businesses and everything?
Way too soon.
Yeah. People going crazy. You saw numbers going up.
I mean, the dude, I can't even say anything. But everyone's following his lead now, so I guess he did something.
That's true.
But they're going to pay the price for it,
Yeah, you just can't wait until things start getting a little bit better. I mean, I didn't see what numbers he was referring to when he said there was like a little dip in the curve, but just because we have like a slight dip doesn't mean that it's time to go full gung-ho, Just when you start to get over the cold, that doesn't mean the cold is past. It just means you're starting to get better. We're just now starting to get better.
That's facts. Specifically in numbers, since Brian Kemp opened up Georgia, the risk of exposure to COVID-19 in Georgia has increased by more than 40%. 40%, my boys.
40%? Oh, my goodness. That's a large number.
That's a big number.
Oh.
That is a pretty big number.
Let's see. Malls opened up. Bowling alleys opened up. I think movie theaters, if they haven't opened up yet, they're opening up soon.
Yeah, nail salons.
I don't understand
why
they opened up movie theaters,
Mm-hmm.
but after bowling alleys and like close contact things.
And gyms? Come on, man. Why are you trying to open the gyms?
I heard gyms come back next week, but
nah, gyms are open now. Crunch is open.
Oh,
Crunch sent me a text message saying that they're open right now. They're coming back.
Planet Fitness released an email saying that they weren't opening last week when he initially raised lockdown. But I guess next week they're coming back.
What else is open? Let's see. We got the parks open up. Y'all saw when first opened how Piedmont Park was? All the people.
Piedmont Park was packed, yeah.
Did you see the varsity when they did the tribute for all the essential workers?
I didn't.
The whole, how varsity has the upstairs?
Yeah.
It was full of people.
Oh, Lord.
All in that close proximity.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Man, Atlanta is already a place where it's like a lot of bacteria, a lot of trash, stuff is on the herpederms. I wasn't talking about the herpederm, but stuff is easily transmitted there. Anyway, so you take a virus that we're still kind of unsure and shaky about how fast it spreads, who all it can spread to, who's immune, who's not. We don't have a vaccine for it. You take all that and then just drop it in a city where people already are kind of dirty and nasty. It's just this is like the apocalypse. This is the worst thing that could happen.
Yeah,
that's facts. So for us currently going back to school for either the summer or the fall, I'm talking specifically about fall. how do you feel about potentially going to online classes again in the fall for school?
I'm actually confident with it. I actually enjoy it better.
Oh, you enjoyed it better. Wow, really?
Yeah.
I mean, the grades, I wasn't really learning anything. As soon as I was getting my work, it is what it is. I was getting the work and I was finishing it and getting the high grade. I wasn't retaining any of the information I was doing, but hey, I got the grades.
That's
I'm right there with Matt.
But there's also the aspect of going to school for the, the social aspect. You got to go there and, meet people, network and stuff, but you're not getting any of that really online.
Yeah.
And, it is what it is.
Understandable.
So you probably won't catch me at the fall semester if it's going back to online. I'll just probably go get a job or something.
I'm with you on that.
Nah, I'm probably not gonna get a job either.
I don't like just going trying to hit deadlines, bro. That's all I did. Haven't learned anything in the past 2 months. Just deadlines. That's it. I like learning.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Okay, that's the main introductory topic we talked about. Now we're gonna go back into one of our main segments in this podcast, music. Over the past couple of months since 2020 started, I'm gonna say probably since March, a couple of projects and songs have released from Atlanta artists, and we're going to talk about a couple of them. We'll name a couple of them. If you guys have opinions on them, we're going to talk about them and talk about how influential they are. So first of all, any of you guys listen to Childish Gambino's 3:15:20?
Oh my gosh. That album sent me places. It sent me places, Brandon. Like, he's one of my favorites. Like,
talk to us about it.
From start to finish, there's no skipping that. There's no skipping that album. Not one skip. I put my headphones in. I plug it into my iPhone. I play. Wait, did I say I play? I press play. That's what I do. And I listen to it. It just sends me places, man.
Stan and EJ, either of you guys listen to that?
I listened to it. It didn't send me anywhere.
Whoa! Are you really gonna do that, man?
I was still here. I was still here. It didn't take me nowhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, that right there is somebody he's not listening to what is really being in the music.
Hey, and I mean, I'm not, I usually like a good Childish Gambino tape. It's just that one, I don't know. I feel like he experiments a lot with his sound, and I respect it as an artist. You're supposed to keep on evolving, supposed to keep on growing. But I don't know, that one wasn't it for me. But I can't, if it wasn't my cup of tea, I can't call it a bad album.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see that, yeah.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. There was no really memorable tracks on there for me. Had no replay value for me, really.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, really.
You listen to it?
What?
I said you listen to it?
I listened to it.
All right.
All right.
I did too.
On to the next. 21 Savage released a song with Summer Walker called Secret. Anyone hear that one?
Whew. That's another banger right there.
That's another banger.
21 Savage, Summer Walker, her vocals, they're just so immaculate,
You're right. Summer Walker's vocals go crazy, but I was, when I see a track like that, it kind of makes me anxious. I don't know how it's gonna be.
How those two can
like
collapse
you
together.
see like a trap rapper and an R&B vocalist.
Exactly.
Like together.
But in some places, it kind of like mellows out. It like fits.
Yeah, it can work, but it's like their sound has to match.
Yeah.
For it to work. Like it has to be just right. Beat has to be right. Sound has to be right. Like production has to be right. He actually has to rap. Like it's a lot that goes into that to make it like a good track.
Okay. Next, a highly anticipated track dropped, and that would be Playboi Carti Meh. Opinions on that?
Meh.
I did not like it.
Meh.
It was meh. It was meh.
Meh.
Hey, he gotta have done that on purpose.
What is he doing? What is he doing? This man has a bunch of leaked tracks that are 10 times better than that, and he's gonna go ahead and release that. And he has a whole music video for it. That track just was underwhelming from start to finish.
How long has it been since he dropped something?
Who knows? It's been like 2 years.
2018
Dilate. 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2017 was Dilate. Yeah, and then he's been saying Whole Lot of Red supposed to be coming out, never released it. Then he's lying about the date, and then he releases Meh.
Yeah, people have been anticipating it all the time. People be like, it's been 600 days since we talked about the announcement of a Whole Lot of Red. People are anticipating it.
Now, when he drops Whole Lot of Red and it's underwhelming, I don't know what's gonna happen. You know?
He's done. He's done after that. If it's not what people think,
you know. But Cardi has like a cult following.
He does. Yeah.
Like
these people
really
is right or dies.
He
so,
has
like,
a
he
cult
puts
following.
out a Whole Lot of Red. I don't think that would be even if it's underwhelming. I don't think that would be the end of him.
Yeah, his following they ride for him.
I feel like a lot of them are losing interest though. Like I've seen it. Like a lot of them are just like, yo, I don't even care anymore if he drops it anymore at this point.
Well,
they're just waiting for it.
I see some people actually saying, I have to force myself to like this Meh song, and they continue to play it.
They miss Cardi's music.
Yeah, and they do actually force themselves to like the song though. That's a great thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A track was also released that kind of ties into our subject of coronavirus. That would be Quarantine Clean by Turbo, Young Thug, and Gunna. Anyone hear that? Opinions on that one?
Yeah, that was a funny track right there.
Funny track?
Anytime Gunna hops on a track, you know, I'm interested. You know, Gunna has a nice, interesting voice, I would say. So when him and 21 Savage and Turbo, they hopped on that.
I did not say 21 Savage. I said Young Thug. But anyway.
Woo! I was eating grapes, my fault. Gotta eat grapes, man. Woo!
Okay. What else dropped? Recently, Lil Baby dropped his My Turn album along with his deluxe album, his deluxe copy of that album. Opinions on that?
Yo, he had some songs on the back end of the deluxe that were really good.
Mm-hmm.
Is that really good? Yo, there's a track on Lil Baby's My Turn album called Get Ugly. And when I was getting on that album, it was getting pretty ugly. It was pretty horrible. I'm pretty serious. Like, bro. Yo, there's also another track called Same Thing. And that's what I kept hearing. There was no switching up on that album, bro. Like, Lil Baby, you were not interesting me.
It's hard to refute what Matt is saying.
What you said?
But there are some good songs, like Wonder. I'm telling y'all, like the last.
I'll give you that one. But that's 1 out of like 20. I'd say to have a good album, bro, at least have like 7 good songs. Actually, not even 7. I'm saying like make 30% of the album good.
How many?
4?
Bro, it was 7 out of 20.
Okay, let's do it like this. If the album has 15 songs, how many songs have to be good for it to be a good album?
I would say 4 or 5.
You said 5?
I said 5.
I'm gonna give them 4 because songs? You know it's hard.
I would say 6 or 7. I'm not saying Lil Baby's album was good. I'm just saying the back half.
Oh yeah, okay. Really back end, all right.
I'm not saying the back end made the whole thing like, oh my god, I gotta go listen to it again. No.
But that's what makes the album decent, bro. You can at least replay it like once, man. You know what I'm saying? So bump it in the car a couple times.
You think the album have replay value to it?
Yeah. Do I think it has replay value?
Mm-hmm.
Them 3 songs, yeah. The album itself, nah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Stan, you got anything to say about that? Anything about the album? You listen to it?
Not the same. Agree to it. I've never been a real big the Baby fan.
Lil Baby.
Oh, Lil Baby. I thought we were talking about
Yeah, that gives you your answer right there, Brandon. That gives you your answer on that Lil Baby album. And the Baby's album was kind of a flaw.
Let's listen to the Baby's album,
too, man. Yeah. I was thinking you'd at least do better than that guy.
Mm-hmm. The Baby's album, I was not feeling it. There was maybe 1 song, maybe 2 songs I liked about it.
For real, you're supposed to at least match what you did on your last album, bro.
That is true.
Or just do a little worse. That was a good album, but
the Baby underperformed like crazy.
Yeah.
That was a choke job. Just like the Falcons 28-3. That was bad. You had no other competition. You could have just released that album.
Mm-hmm.
Could have had a number 1 right there.
Definitely. Next, these are old, but our misogynistic king, our toxic king Future, decided he wanted to release.
Hey, my bad. I didn't know where he was taking us. I thought he was talking about you. Like,
Yo,
Our misogynistic king decided to put 56 Nights and Purple Rain, both classic albums, on streaming services. Anybody listen to them since they released on them? Any opinions on them?
first of all, 56 Nights, the song on there, on the tape, is top 5 greatest Future songs ever.
Well, agree 100%. Okay. Matt, opinions on that?
I have no complaints. You know, I've been ripping all these other artists apart, but Future, he's not doing anything wrong. He's spitting facts. Actually, I can't say that. He's not spitting facts, but he's spitting some good arguments to his music. You know? So I'll give him a pass, you know, good albums from top to bottom, start to finish, replay value on 100, bump him in the car, get a little crunk to him, dance a little. You just can't mess around with him, you know? He's good.
Do you have any favorite tracks on the album, Matt?
Which one? 56 Nights?
Yeah, 56 Nights first.
56 Nights.
56 Nights? What about Purple Rain?
The whole thing.
You know, I
The
think
whole damn thing.
Future tried to give us our summer playlist, but he gave it to us too soon because of the Rona.
Yeah.
100%.
But as soon as all this is over,
It's gonna go crazy.
that's the first tape I'm playing in the car on the way to be super toxic.
Yes, sir.
In the most non-misogynistic way.
Yeah, for sure.
100%. Okay, so speaking of having a nice summer playlist, you know who drops? The one and only Drizzy Drake.
Yes,
Drizzy
sir.
Drake dropped Dark Lane demo tapes. Any opinions on that?
There was a few songs I enjoyed. Definitely Chicago Freestyle. I love that
100%.
song.
My number one on there.
I gotta go back through because I've always said it. In my opinion, Drake to me takes a second to get like in the zone.
Yo,
Like-
yes, exactly.
Like you
That's
first
why I haven't
listen to
listened
an
to it
album, you may not like it. Come back maybe like a week or two after it's been dropped, and you start digging it.
That's
I
exactly
think
what happened to me with his last album. His last album I listened to, I was like, yo, this is not good, Drake. And then next week, that man Shiggy drops the Get Me in My Feelings. I'm like, yo, this is an amazing track. How did I miss this the first time I was listening? So I went back and listened. Bang, 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 bang. Drizzy Drake, don't miss. Dang, dang, dang. I'm like, yo, this is amazing.
I don't think Drake
But
ever
yeah.
misses.
I don't
He
think so
doesn't.
either.
I think 20 years from now, we're going to call Drake the greatest artist of our generation.
People already said
Oh, for sure.
He
It's
can't
gonna.
miss. No matter what he does, he can't miss. And you know what's crazy about Dark Lane demo tapes? I think these were all his throwaway songs.
Oh, without a doubt.
They probably were, for sure.
A
And
mixtape. Don't
watch, this album is gonna stay top 10 until his real album drops, and then that's going number 1. You can't.
Oh, yeah.
Like, his marketing, his talent, like what he's learned in the game is it's incredible. Like what he's doing right now is incredible for the era. And by the way, Chicago Freestyle definitely number 1. Lost is number 2. Landed number 3 for me. And then of course When to Say When. But I think Chicago Freestyle is crazy.
Definitely number 1. Definitely a great track. Definitely. I don't understand how anyone can slander Drake. Drake has given us consistent bangers for the past 10 years.
Yeah,
I feel like
they
the
can't
main
be Drake
people-
hate.
I'm actually the main people that hate Drake are the people that hate like the hype. Like you have
Yeah.
those people that refuse to listen to anybody that's on the top 100.
They're like, oh, mainstream music, I can't listen. Like,
Exactly.
change your earbuds, buddy. It's good music.
The music, and it doesn't change
Yeah.
where they land.
Yeah, but Drake, I feel like Drake does a lot with underground artists.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's always trying to put somebody on.
Like, if you like we can. Okay, well, I guess. Do y'all think Playboi Carti is mainstream now, or y'all think he's still somewhat underground?
Mainstream.
Mainstream.
He's getting mainstream. He just has too much of a following now.
It's too much of a following.
Okay, I'll give you that. So there's the Chicago Freestyle. The dude who was singing the hook is named Giveon, I think.
Gideon. Yeah.
Y'all know who?
Oh,
he
yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like he ain't really pop yet, but yet Drake has him on like the song that's probably the best song
That's about to
on
be-
like
exactly.
mixtape. Like
That's the
Drake
best
is
song
good
on
for
the
that.
album. He got the Gideon is about to have a name to himself just because.
That's
of that
funny because my friend just sent me that artist. I didn't know who it was. And then my friend said,
Drake,
yo, listen to
Drake
this guy.
is really good for that.
Drake just put him on, yeah.
Yeah, so like when people hate on Drake, like, they're like, nah, I can't do the mainstream. Drake might go get your favorite underground artist and put him on a track and make him go mainstream, which I think is incredible.
100%. What else has dropped? Kid Cudi has 2 songs out. First of all, he has one with Travis Scott, Scott's. Opinions on that?
I was scared, but I love it.
I love it.
Hell yeah. And I have to agree with that.
Like when I first heard it, it started off slow, but then by the end of the song, you fell in love with it.
Really? I love the intro to that song.
I love the back end.
Like the intro to that song was pretty good.
Okay, and then his second track, Leader, Delinquents solo track. Opinions on that one?
I didn't listen yet, but I'm excited to hear it, you know? I don't know what's been going on. I've been lazy. Quarantine don't got me listening to music. Has me playing the game most of the time, but I'm gonna listen to that song for sure.
Okay, so what are y'all anticipating more? The collab album with him or Travis Scott, or Cudi solo project?
Solo project, absolutely.
I want to see what he's doing solo dolo. I'm excited for that.
All right.
Travis Scott has been lapping on a lot of collabs, so you know what you're gonna get.
That's true. Haven't had a solo Cudi project for a while, so
I love Cudi,
but
I feel like the Cudi collab, it depends on which side of the music he's gonna be on, because he did the rock album for a good bit.
Yeah.
Wizard was amazing.
I wasn't talking about Wizard.
Oh, I was about to say, we're not speaking bad on Wizard ever. That was amazing.
Yeah, I think with the rock album was the one after Wizard. I think so, right?
Yeah.
I thought Wizard was the rock album. There was another one after Wizard. Oh well, I need to go listen to that because Wizard was amazing, man.
Wizard probably top 10 probably albums of all time. I love Wizard.
Yeah, it was a beautiful transition for a hip hop artist into rock.
Definitely.
So since we're going on collabs, there was a rumor I want to say a couple weeks ago that Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole were gonna do a collab.
Man, how long have they been talking about this, man? We're gonna keep listening to this lie? Are we gonna keep listening to this lie?
Yo,
using that same picture of J. Cole and Kendrick since 2014, talking about collab.
We gotta stop the lying until they actually deliver this. I don't want to hear anything about they're liars.
And that's cap. They're not doing it. They're not doing it. I wish
until I type in a name on Apple Music and I see the song or see the album, I don't care.
You
know what? I think what if they secretly have it already recorded? That would be hilarious. And they're like, they just drop the banger on it.
No, drop it. I bet they have it because they sat down and made Forbidden Fruit. So by that time, they already knew what chemistry.
They probably went crazy in the studio, yeah.
And what was it in Revenge of the Dreamers? Revenge of the Dreamers, the newest one.
Yeah.
They had Kendrick in the studio booth. So you know most definitely they made a song.
Oh, without a doubt. But it's just it's 2014 we've been here. It's 2020 now. We've been here for 6 years. Like, what's up? Like,
it has been 6 years. But Kendrick takes a long time to drop a project anyway, and Slick, so does J. Cole. So
yeah.
6 years from now, we're all gonna be very happy when it drops in 2026.
Yeah.
The beginning of this year, I heard this was supposed to be the year of a Kendrick album, but probably because of this Corona thing.
I heard it, bro. There was a whole list of artists. Rihanna was on it.
Yeah.
My man Bryson Tiller was on that thing too, man.
Who else was on it?
Bryson Tiller.
Oh man, no, Tiller's in love. He's never giving us.
Oh, exactly, bro. He fell in love. He's not coming back.
Yeah, he got a baby girl. Hey, it's crazy. I saw SZA post something underneath a picture of him and his girl, and she was like, "Can we curse on here?" I want to. Well, she said this blank is never coming back. I'll leave it interpretive. Like, he's never coming back. He's in love. We're not getting hurt, trap Tiller ever again. But it's okay. Yeah. Happy for him, I guess.
No, I'm not happy for him. I need him back.
Hey, it is what it is.
I don't want him to be happy. I don't care about him. I need the music. That's crazy,
man.
Last one on the music list for Ask a Question. Mac Miller, R.I.P. released Kids to or his team released Kids on streaming services. Big Mac, I know Stan's a big Mac Miller fan. Opinions on it?
Because it gives him the early stages of his music. When he transitioned from what he had, kind of like his freestyle flow, everything. It was before all that. Loved it.
I think Mac Miller like Brandon said, rest in paradise, Mac Miller. I think he had great potential with what he was doing with his sound. He wasn't missing.
100%.
Exactly.
I had a question specifically about Atlanta and the albums we talked about and how, like, what I know we talked about certain artists like Drake and everything. I feel like what artists do you think influenced the current sound in Atlanta right now, or even the opposite? What Atlanta artists influence sounds outside of the city to other clubs?
Gucci Man. Gucci Man set this whole scene
I said that.
for all trap music since 2005. He set the stage. He set the stage. Like when the curtain came up, it was Gucci Man still shuffling products. Like he was setting the whole stage. And then I think Young Thug. But Gucci brought in Young Thug, Migo, Pee Wee Longway. Like Gucci Man was like, oh my God, I can't. We're gonna look at what he did in Atlanta to set up Atlanta as a music mecca, and what he did for hip hop. He's got to go into like the hip hop Hall of Fame.
Without doubt.
Yeah, for sure.
For his rapping, but just for
without doubt.
Ooh, wait, hold on. We can't. Andre 3K made it.
That's what I said last time.
Yeah.
Yep.
He made it like cool to
Put the
be
South on
different.
the map for real.
Definitely. Before we get into our next segment, we're gonna take a sponsored message, and this podcast is sponsored by OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, baby.
We got a person with OnlyFans in the podcast right now. You want to promote your OnlyFans? Go ahead.
Follow I Love My Girlfriend on OnlyFans. I don't. It's free. You know, I'm trying to give good content for free. But you know, there's other people out there actually, you know, charging. You know, not me. I charge free $99. I was inspired actually by a lot of music artists going into the business. You know,
music artists and celebrities. Yeah. They're taking this time off as ways to market themselves and what they do.
So if y'all were a celebrity right now, y'all wouldn't make an OnlyFans? I would have been made one.
Oh,
I would have, dude. That's easy money. You know, everyone's at home bored.
But not only that, it's like everybody always wants that like scoop. You know, that little extra something.
What
that
you mean scoop?
We're talking
about OnlyFans. You said everybody always wants a scoop. You never heard that? The scoop? No. What?
I've heard of the scoop, bro. The scoop that everyone wants to scoop. You know.
Where I see it now. I got scared. I was like, yo, where you taking it? Like,
where you taking yourself? But they always want that little extra that I don't know, that just social media can't afford.
Okay.
Exactly.
Stand out.
I was inspired by my boy Casanova to make this. I'm gonna blur out a few choice words of his when I'm reading this. What he said. I was on Academic's page and seen a beep by her dream house off of OnlyFans. What he's saying right here is he saw the money this woman was making off OnlyFans. So he's like, bleep, making hits. So he said, freak making music. I'm on the strip with this bleep. Subscribe to my fans only page to see this rich bleep. Link in my bio. So basically he said, I'm done making music. I see where the real money is at, and it's in the sex work. So yeah.
I don't know what to say. Do you think OnlyFans is the next
Forex?
It's the next. Let's say next social media hub.
Why you do that? Why you make that?
Forex. I haven't heard that word in a minute.
Is everyone gonna be on
bad memories?
On OnlyFans instead of Twitter from now on? Is OnlyFans the new hub?
I mean, OnlyFans. So what somebody very important, what somebody brought up to me one time was, you know, OnlyFans just isn't for sex work. You can actually have your own product and everything on OnlyFans. It just happens to make sex work a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't think it'll really undercut any social media platform as much as a lot of social media platforms are gonna have to change their guidelines when it comes to like OnlyFans, and if you can have that on there or not. Because I mean, at the end of the day, that is sexual content. It's just, I don't know. Like, can you plug the link? Cool, but can you advertise your OnlyFans on Instagram?
Exactly.
They've gone very risky with it. But I've seen people do it on various different social media accounts. As y'all know, Snapchat's whatever. Instagram is more very strict on it. And may only be known what is on Twitter.
Twitter 18 plus, so you know.
Twitter and OnlyFans might
hand in hand.
I think that's why OnlyFans doesn't even have an app. OnlyFans is just straight up like a web browser thing. You just type it in on the web. But they promote it on Twitter mostly.
If you click the OnlyFans link on Twitter, it'll take you right there. Like,
right to OnlyFans. Yeah, I think they're going hand in hand together, to be honest. They might have to just merge or something.
Yeah, like eventually, that would be a great marketing ploy for Twitter, though. To merge with OnlyFans, so like Twitter can have like a restricted section of itself and just make money off of that.
Exactly.
Because like when you click the link, it's not taking you off of Twitter. It's not taking you to Safari. It's keeping you on Twitter.
Keeping you on Twitter, yeah.
Crazy age we're living in.
Exactly.
What a time to be alive.
But if y'all were as famous, would y'all make an OnlyFans? And what would y'all put on there? Well, let me ask y'all that. I don't want to know.
Y'all,
oh man, you're actually you're onto something. I'm a celebrity. What do I do on OnlyFans? If I'm on hard times, I'm asking the people what kind of content they want. And then if it's just, you know, I'm doing my thing, you know, I don't care. I'm just posting content I wouldn't post on Instagram and Twitter, you know. If the people want to pay to see, shoot, I don't know. Dang, if I'm an artist, I'm posting samples on there. I don't know. Dang, it's weird.
That would be crazy.
That would be
crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't think you could charge.
That's actually a good marketing scheme.
Yeah, that is. But I don't think you could charge your fans a lot for that.
I'm not charging over $5 for that. If I want to pay $5 a month to listen to what's going on in the booth and stuff, they can listen to it. $5 a month, the minimum. I'm not going overboard on them.
I feel you. But unreleased tracks, maybe Kendrick and J. Cole will drop.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Oh man. Okay. So moving on to our segments. Our news segment was popping. We're going to talk about what's currently trending right now in Atlanta and the current news going on. Currently, one big story going on right now is the fact that there was an executive order passed in Atlanta that allowed teenagers to get their license even without taking the road test. And right now, there is about 20,000 teenagers that have gotten their license without taking the road test on the road right now. Opinions on that?
Absolutely
horrible.
Madness.
I feel like that was a drastic decision to add like openings. I don't know what to word it, but it was just drastic. There was no need for that.
Literally, why did he do it? Like, there was no the teenagers aren't going anywhere.
Yeah. I don't.
So many places are closed and stuff. They have nothing. I don't understand. But the funny thing is, if this happened to me, see, I didn't get my license until I was 21. And all horrible. I never even practiced driving when I was 16. I could have just went it. You're telling me I could have just went and turned in my permit and got my license? I would have definitely done it. Which is funny.
This is coming from somebody that drives to the middle of downtown. I drive an hour and a half every day. Well, every 2 to 3 days for school. People already don't know how to drive. There's accidents.
Exactly.
You witness it at least once a day. So to add a whole 20,000 new drivers without a driving exam, which is insane.
I looked at the tweets, and this is what the people under the thing were saying. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this news. I didn't know how to park. I'm so glad I could just get my license now. I'm so excited. This took a lot of stress off of me. I'm like, whoa, you're really about to go get your license? You don't know how to even park? Like, you're just causing trouble. But yeah, go on. What were you about to say?
Now, I mean, as somebody who drives downtown for Georgia State, I mean, that just lets me know all the incoming freshmen that we're about to get can't drive.
Mm-hmm.
So I-20
Yes,
is
sir.
gonna look like something out of Fast and Furious or Mad Max on the day. But
Yes, sir.
Can you survive making it to class?
Exactly. Getting the
Um,
class is about to be crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Some days I just might be like, you know what?
20,000 new drivers. Oh my gosh.
All going where? Like,
where? That's the
That's
question.
what I'm saying. You
Where
could
they
have waited.
dropping?
With
Where?
things,
Like,
you don't
stuff
know
is
the
gonna
age
open up.
either.
I'm telling you, stuff is gonna open up sooner than later.
Insurance,
He didn't have to
insurance
pass that
prices gonna
executive order.
skyrocket. There's gonna.
hey man, if I get hit during this time, I'm not letting it go. We calling the cops.
What you
Yo,
mean? Yo, if I get
hold the
hit,
grudge.
I'm getting a Hellcat. If I get him, I'm getting a Hellcat. I'm getting a new car.
No,
I'm
for
getting.
real. Like I'm not.
Hey, that 30K that I'm getting from the accident is going to that Hellcat for real.
Man, I'm getting the Hellcat. I guess we're gonna see hella Hellcats.
Like, exactly.
I'm
not
not
my
letting it
red
go.
Hellcat.
If
Like,
the
what's
kid
up?
is like, oh man, I just got my license. You got it during Corona? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Yo, that kid's about to be sweating when he gets out that car when he sees what he did to me. I'm gonna have a broken ankle,
Go ahead.
broken arm, everything. He injured me, bro.
My
The
neck.
police officer
Oh,
gonna learn about what happened to me.
Word, man. I gotta get stretchered out. I want
Yeah.
I want a real stretcher. Like,
Yes.
like
The neck
I need
injuries
two
and everything.
people picking me up and stretchering me off the street.
Oh, I can't move. Everything hurts.
Like, yes, man. What? No. I'm gonna tell the doctor too. Like, man, you give me some bad X-rays, show a fracture, I'll slide you 10K. Like,
Yes, sir.
Honestly.
Yes, sir.
The kid gonna see you driving by. Come on, new Hellcat, parking outside. I'm looking through the window. What's up with you?
I gotta pull up on the kid after he gives me that money. I'm gonna pull out the car fresh as hell in the new suit too. No injuries. Gotta make sure he knows.
Like,
hey,
you just pay for all this. What's up?
and then just throw them. Like, I'm good.
Yes.
Y'all know me. Like,
Yes, sir.
That's crazy. Let's see. We're gonna talk about currently in Atlanta the new founded and popular. There's a couple of new founded popular entertainers in Atlanta specifically. We're gonna talk about two, Desi Banks and then Drewski. Two
LeBron and D Wade.
LeBron and D Wade. They make videos and different types of entertainment sketches and stuff like that on social media. And they're based out of Atlanta. And what do you guys think about them? You guys like them? Like,
oh yeah, they're hilarious. Drewski is real life funny.
That's hilarious. I genuinely laugh at those skits.
Yeah, like he is. Those are hilarious. Like he is really funny.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's a nice spin. It's a nice comedic spin on stuff that really happens to you. Like
they're so relatable.
Like, key stuff that's happening.
Exactly. What was that? The Desi Bank one where he works at fast food. I've seen all of that happen. Every single thing that happened in that video happened.
Mm-hmm.
I saw one of my coworkers actually pull off the "Can I get your number? Let me slide you this Sprite." I saw it happen with my own 2 eyes. I was laughing. I saw that video. I started tearing up. I was like, "This is so funny." How they relate to everyone.
Drewski just did one where it was like the old heads in the restaurant flirting
Yep.
with like young heads. And I have real life been at my job looking into the kitchen and an old head is screaming from the oven to the girl at the front line. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like
That's what makes their content so good. You see it and then you're like, yo, it just really happens.
Yeah, like all the stuff that they do, it really happens, and it's a hilarious spin on it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And Drewski went to South Gwinnett, so shout out South Gwinnett alumni. Like,
yes, sir.
Gwinnett. Love it.
Desi Banks, Georgia State, wide receiver.
Wide receiver for Georgia State. Yes, sir. Go Panthers. Okay.
Whoa, it's Go Grizzlies over here, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
go Panthers for me. I was gonna let it slide.
All right, transitioning back into the topic of sports. The Last Dance. The Last Dance documentary. How many part has dropped? Have they dropped how many episodes so far? About
It's been 2 and it's been 3 weeks, so 6.
Yeah.
About
6 episodes. Michael Jackson. That's Michael Jordan documentary.
Michael Jordan, MJ.
What you guys think about that? How you guys liking it? Opinions on that?
Man,
Oh,
I personally love it because I wasn't around for MJ in his prime nor anything. So this gives you a sense of something to see the comparison between LeBron James and MJ. It gives you something to talk about. It gives you some type of argument to actually witness.
Yeah, I think we were watching it. I feel like we were robbed. Like when we were robbed in the era of like Magic, Isaiah Thomas, MJ, like Scottie Pippen,
Dennis Rodman too, yeah.
Like we grew up hearing like, oh, like they were cold.
Yeah.
Just seeing how cold they really were is just incredible.
Yeah.
I think Alex is right. Just seeing like MJ be MJ in his prime is just, and like I love all the drama and like all the backstories that were going on with it. I love all that. But we gotta take our time with this one because we gotta talk about Dennis Rodman. I think
we got robbed for real because these athletes are getting monitored by social media, so they really can't. You can't really get away with stuff like that nowadays.
Yeah,
they have
Rodman
all these
would be a
back in the
highlight
90s.
on Bleacher Report and Twitter every day.
Every day he would have been trending.
Every day we would be looking at something that he did.
That man was cold.
I don't think he would have like to be on a team during this era. Like,
I think
there's no way he's making a roster.
Off the team.
Yeah.
He was wild.
What was it? I think it was 2 weeks ago. The 48 hours of him going MIA.
Yeah, he's like, I need an off-season break. I'm going to Vegas. Straight up, ups and leaves the team to go to Vegas. That's crazy.
I loved it too. I loved it. He called his head coach in and was like, "Yo, look, I need a vacation." You know how great of a player you have to be to tell your head coach, like, bro,
that shit doesn't slide.
For 48 hours. Like, it has to be done.
Yeah.
But I also saw a tweet. It was like, don't misunderstand how great Dennis Rodman is. He had Michael Jordan running around Vegas looking for him.
Exactly.
You know,
hey, Jordan wanted to go to Vegas anyway, bro.
You know, everybody had a game addiction.
Man, look, I think Jordan is capping on a lot of things. Like in here, when you say he walked in that room, everybody was doing cocaine and like drinking, and he was like, I just looked in, I just sat in there.
He's like, I don't partake in that.
All right, buddy. Like
Michael, the gambling man, Jordan. Nah. That man's a funny guy.
Yeah, man, but I think just getting a chance to see it, getting a chance to see Kobe again.
Yeah, for sure.
19-year-old Kobe, like, do work, like the prodigy. I thought that was dope.
Yeah.
I thought seeing Magic. Magic doesn't get enough credit.
I know he does not.
Yeah, but that was way before us because even before MJ.
That was before MJ. But just
that's what they were arguing about in the documentary too, talking about who's the greatest player. He's like MJ, Magic. They're going back and forth at it on the little bus.
It just makes you think. I mean, what the conversation is going to be like. I keep on saying like 15, 20 years from now.
Exactly.
When they look back at our players and then their players.
We're going to be arguing for LeBron, and then they're going to be like, "No, it's this guy, LaMelo Ball." I don't know.
So specifically, since we what is you guys' opinion on what's what side are you on for the LeBron Jordan debate? What side would you guys be on for that?
Bro, I have to go Bron. NBA Live 2004. I'm playing with this dude. I'm like, who's this dude? No, NBA Live 05, my fault. I'm like, who's this guy who just make these dunks? Eastern All-Stars. I'm like, yo, this guy's a GOAT. So I'm like, bro, Steve Nash, you out of the picture. This is my idol now. LeBron James is right there. 15 years strong LeBron fan.
Man, LeBron.
7 years old.
Man,
I gotta rock with LeBron.
The stuff that LeBron can do from like a point guard position, I don't think MJ could have done. Like the passes.
Those passes were magnificent.
Yeah. Amazing.
The highlights.
I don't think MJ could do all that. But MJ was a killer, but I don't know, man.
Lethal scorer MJ, he was that, but LeBron just so all around.
Yeah, just nice.
I agree.
You gotta just enjoy the greatness.
It's just for him, he takes his spot and runs with it. While you saw MJ, it was everybody. He's like, I'm the center, you run through me, we're gonna organize this.
Yeah.
And you saw his physical presence. He was a secondary coach.
Yeah.
Even above that, because you saw in the thing, in the movie, in the documentary.
How aggressive he was, yeah.
Yeah. So you think MJ's better than LeBron?
In a different way. They're two different style players, even though
yeah.
LeBron's like a on the court commander.
Yeah, LeBron's just trying to get his teammates better. He's trying to do all that other stuff. MJ knows he's the shit, so he's taking it into his own hands. He's a killer. Like he wants to do all that on his own. I remember it was a quote. He's like, what was it? I know Kobe said, "There's no I am team, but there's a me in that motherfucker."
A conversation with Shaq.
Yeah. There's a me in that motherfucker. MJ said something similar. He's like, there's no I am team, but he's like, but there is a win, and that's what I'm trying to do. That's what MJ said. But LeBron, you know, he's trying to get his teammates good looks and shit. He's doing all the things he can do to uplift his teammates. Jordan Hill yell at his teammates. That's the difference.
Jordan punched her in the face at practice.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is wild. Like that's like LeBron slapping AD in practice.
He literally went into the Atlanta Hawks the locker room and told Dominique Wilkins, he's like, "Yo, look, I'm about to destroy your team tonight.
He said,
I'm just letting you know that," and walks out. That's crazy. Who's doing that shit?
He said, "Lace them up. It's gonna be a long night for y'all." What? How did Jordan
Who says that?
Like, who let him in there?
That's what I said. How do you get close with, like, who let him in the locker room? That's not sliding with today's day.
But then, like, you know how wild that would be? Like, in today's league?
It would be all over Twitter, like, this is so disgusting how this man just went to that locker room, yeah.
Like, and told you to lace them up tighter. Like,
that's so disrespectful to the opponent.
Like, that is disgusting.
Yeah, he did not want to be compared to Clyde Drexler either. He's like, me being compared to him, he's good, but don't compare me to that bum. That's basically what he said to him.
Matt,
and then he goes out and just drops.
Just made when they tried to compare him.
Yeah, he's like,
he was so appalled.
He's like, really? Clyde Drexler? Y'all really tried me with that, man. I was like, damn.
No, I think, but if it comes down to it, LeBron with Matt.
LeBron for sure. His impact off the field too.
LeBron.
I said off the field, off the court. He's just that dude too. So you know.
Yeah.
That's my goat.
Yeah, MJ didn't really believe in charity like LeBron did.
Yeah. Those are two different human beings right there.
All right, since we're on the topic of can I throw out a topic?
Go ahead.
So how'd y'all feel about the NFL draft quarantine version?
Pretty interesting. Funniest storyline was when everyone thought CD Lamb's girl was trying to take his phone.
She was trying to take his phone.
Yeah, she was.
She was trying to take his phone.
Bro, there was another one where the girl was trying to steal this dude's shine, and the mama just straight up picked her up and said, "Get out my son's way."
Yeah.
So you know that's gonna make it interesting.
Did you see the one where the Tennessee Titans coach, the dude was taking a
Mike Vrabel?
Yeah, the dude was.
He was in the bathroom. Yo, that was an interesting draft. It got 55 million viewers, I think. It was a lot of viewers.
Well, that was the first sporting event in months. In a month.
You see, yeah, because I shattered records for that attendance, whatever. Online.
Y'all be mad if they did that every year?
Yes.
I kind of would, because I like when they go up on the stage like doom, doom, doom.
That little noise, yeah.
That little beat, with the first pick.
It's like
and then it's just the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, regardless, like, I would agree with y'all. I would want to see it go back, but I still think that was like a nice switch up. Like, it was a nice switch up to me. I thought it was crazy, though.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Every player, though, they announced, like, the most tragic thing that ever happened in their lives.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, they went in on, what's his name? Who was the wide receiver they went in crazy on? I forgot. He was a top. Was it T. Higgins?
It wasn't T. Higgins. He didn't have that.
I don't know. Yeah, they said, yeah. There's
it might have been T. Higgins because he went to the Raiders.
Yeah.
There was somebody that their father had, like, some case.
Yeah, and then there was another one where they were detailing their mom's history. Yeah. They have to put a tragic story.
Mom was on drugs when he was 2. Mom got beat by her husband. They were going in like that.
They're saying that ESPN does that. They always want to put a tragic storyline, and then ESPN just milks it.
Yeah,
it was awful.
That's insane. Like that is insane for ESPN to actually like do.
Yeah, honestly. But what do you call it? The draft? I mean, a lot of players should actually like consider staying home. It was pretty fun for them. They could be with their family during the draft. Yeah, but if you want the clout to go on the stage, I'll go for it, man. If you know you're gonna be the first pick, I want to see you on that stage.
Yeah, you deserve it. Definitely deserve it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You think we're gonna have a summer?
Think we're gonna have a summer? I mean, I want to say yes because I want to have a summer, but I mean, I was pretty optimistic towards the beginning of this, but it's kind of toning down a little bit. I'm kind of getting a little sad now. Think we're not gonna have one, but
I think we will, bro. By 4th of July, people are gonna say F social distancing.
Oh, I feel
they're gonna throw their
people
cookouts.
already said that.
Yeah, I'm already seeing it on their Snapchats, man. People are going crazy already.
I think
as soon as the reopening happened,
I think we'll be out of this by 4th of July.
Yeah.
To the point where we
The
can't.
cookouts are going crazy. I'm getting me a plate too. I'm not gonna lie, but you catch me. No, I'm gonna stop with it. Yeah, I'm gonna secretly be like, damn, y'all are crazy.
Yeah, okay, we go see me sneak in the back. Yeah. Wait, what's up?
Got me a home plate. Yes, sir.
But yeah, I really wish we had a summer, but I mean, I have a little bit of faith, just a little bit.
If we have July and August, I wouldn't be mad. That's
good.
That's 2 months to go crazy.
I want June. I want June.
June, I don't think that June might be a stretch.
It is a stretch.
Just because we're in May right now.
Badly. Tragic.
All right. So do y'all think the movie industry needs a bailout the same way that Americans were bailed out right now?
Me specifically, I'm gonna say yes, just because I'm in the film. I'm a film major and I'm in that trying to get into that business. I'm gonna say yes because that's affecting. That's where I'm trying to go. I'm gonna say yes because of me, but
that's a lot of dollars being lost, especially here in Atlanta because we're like the second Hollywood now.
Yeah,
definitely.
A lot of people probably wouldn't agree, but me.
Well, they're not for sure.
Yeah.
So if we bail out the movie industry, what do we do about the streaming services? Because technically, they're really balling right now. But are they not? Can we really call them that different? Since a lot of movies are now going straight to a streaming service because of Corona.
Yeah.
So do we bail out the streaming services too? Like, where do you draw the line at? Because you're technically helping movie industries get back into the game that they were losing to the streaming services.
Exactly. It's something they have to fight on their own, I think. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I can't even say anything about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think
because
like Matt said, we're like the second Hollywood, so we have a lot of jobs tied into the movie industry. Although we don't have to get into that. Their impact of Atlanta, they bring more business, but as far as like working wise, it could be better. Like for but we are like a second Hollywood right now. So how do we save one without giving one an unfair advantage over the other?
The thing is, I think you might just have to go with the streaming service because I think the movies are going to lose this in the long term, bro. I think that's how it's looking.
Because they really are. A lot of movies are really just saying,
the theaters are going to close eventually. And I feel like they're just going to release movies straight to the streaming services. The streaming services pay the premium, and it's...
I actually think that... I don't think that's going to happen. I do think the streaming services eventually are going to get to a point where they are going to be on the movies like left and right. But I don't think that movies will go out of sync. I think AMC and all the dine-in movie theaters will live through this one.
Yeah, they'll live. The dine-ins for sure.
I feel like it's just going to switch. Like, you see a reflux in like different restaurants that just change to like popularity. I feel like it's going to do the same thing. Like, Regal went through a rebrand, went to AMC. Then you also have what's the other ones? NCG. Different rebranding of the times.
Yeah, they gotta adjust with the times. If they don't, they're gonna be left. But I think they can.
No one really understands what's actually gonna come out of this back end because of the severity it was and is.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I think you're right. Nobody knows what's gonna happen. Like, what's the fallout from all of this is gonna be?
Yeah, because I remember Blockbuster was laughing at Netflix when they're like, "You think this is gonna work?" And Netflix did what they had to do.
Yeah.
Now Blockbuster's broke.
Murder Blockbuster.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think What would be crazy is if the streaming services came together, like Disney Plus did with ESPN. Like
the Disney Hulu and ESPN bundle. That's scary.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. It was the Disney Plus and Hulu bundle. Like you could get both for like this.
And then the ESPN on top of it,
And then the ESPN on top of that because Disney owns ESPN, like Alex said. So when you start thinking about that, if they come together like that again, it's cut.
Exactly. Like imagine Disney buying out HBO Max and then Netflix on top of that. That'd
be about it. You can't literally there will be no other reason to go like I mean some people still go to the movie and stuff like that, but that's overpowered.
Like they plug all of that into a streaming service for cheap as hell. That cable television's done for sure.
Definitely.
But then the movies, they need to start watching that back.
They would have to movies would like you said would have to rebrand kind of and they would have to do what they did kind of how they happened in the I think around the 60s and 70s because movies originally theaters and movies had like they were up there and then they lost their whole their audience and then what they had to do was how they got back into the business and people started going to theaters was the new technology that came out. They came out with Dolby surround sound with 3D with the new widescreen technology. They went from I think it was 4:3 ratio screens to 16:9. So I mean if that happened, they would have to a second coming of that and rebrand like their entire thing.
Yeah.
You know, go ahead. Okay, I'm gonna change the topic. So you say yours. You know, it'd be crazy if the streaming services. Do y'all watch anime?
Yeah, I just got into it.
So you see how like Hulu has like a whole anime catalog?
Yeah, they have
Yeah. The day Hulu and Crunchyroll, which is the main anime provider, the day they team up,
it's done.
I think that will be the final nail in the coffin. And like you said, Brandon, I don't know if movies can be more innovative because I think the theaters already caught a whiff of that because now they're starting to release like animes like in theaters more often than not. But as soon as that happens, how do you
Netflix loses all of its anime watchers for sure if that happens.
Yeah.
If those two team up, that's not gonna roll with them. You might as well just get that.
So what I was gonna talk about was, have y'all heard about the repercussions that Corona has because movies can't release into theaters, such as like the Marvel universe, like getting expanded to like 2-3 years to the actual release dates?
Yep.
Damn. 2 to 3 years.
2026 and stuff like that.
That's crazy.
They said the shockwave has pushed everything back. We were supposed to have like 2 Marvel movies right now. Black Widow was supposed to be out currently. They couldn't do it because of everything going on.
Black Widow. What else? I think Doctor Strange one was supposed to come out soon, and plus the Disney Plus exclusives. It was supposed to be Hawkeye and
It was Hawkeye, Captain America, and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, Falcon. And
WandaVision.
All those are supposed to be apparently pushed back now, and like
they can't finish filming. They can't start filming on some of them. It's just it's a lot. I do like what Marvel did with that universe though.
Oh, definitely. They definitely created something, especially spanning back to what they started the universe back in 2008, and the fact that it's become more of a known and biggest universe, basically the biggest cinematic universe out right now. All the fans, all the money they've accumulated from that, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, but they can afford to. They can afford to push production back.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah, they can for sure. Yeah.
I don't know about everybody else, but Marvel can definitely probably get away with it. It's a blow though because content is gonna be like the best content, like the next Thor, the next Doctor Strange, the next Black Panther. That's all coming in 2022 now. Yeah. So that's a blow. That's definitely a blow.
Definitely.
But they could probably survive it. But Alex is right. The backlash from Corona on just every aspect is insane.
Yeah, so many shows were getting pushed back. I saw that. So many shows just had to just straight up. I remember also the XFL. I don't know if they're gonna survive this. They just started up, which is sad.
Yeah, they didn't. Did they get to finish? I don't think
they didn't even get to finish their inaugural season. No one played like 5 games.
Yeah, it was like 5 games. And
the crazy part, they're doing really well.
Yeah, they actually survived, like getting good views through the first 5 weeks. But yeah, it sucks. I don't know if they're gonna start up again. Hopefully they do.
Hopefully, I saw that was interesting too. I saw a lot of players get signed from the
Yeah, a lot of
XFL
them, majority of them
to
do.
NFL, which I thought was really dope.
Yeah, hopefully they get their chance to shine.
XFL, looking at an article right now. Apparently, XFL is dead. The season is canceled and the league is bankrupt. But for the players, coaching, the innovators at the heart of the XFL, the dream it represented lives on. So
That is dark.
yeah,
Yo.
that kind of dark title.
Bankruptcy, damn. I think they could come back, but under a different. I don't know. I think. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. That I would hope they could be able to come back, but
Definitely.
yeah, a brand new league, you only get to play 5 games. The NBA was asking players to take pay cuts, so I can't. I believe they're bankrupt. But
Yeah.
I can believe that
NBA, they started having to cut salaries. They're like, yo, look, we can't keep this paying our salary, the staff. And then the owners were facing backlash for that because, billionaire owners. But whatever. They're cash strapped right now, apparently.
That's definitely crazy.
How do y'all think? What do y'all think about the difference in owners in terms of the NFL and the NBA? Like,
Man, I think the NBA owners are way cooler.
Yeah, and like the respect that they give players. You think the NFL should try to transfer, get their ownership to start acting like that more, or like how do y'all think that should be handled?
Yeah, for sure, man. I think they should, because the players don't feel respected in the NFL for sure, and they're not getting guaranteed contracts. And compared to the NBA, way more money to be made in the NBA. Like a role player in the NBA making the same as a star receiver, that's great. Like Evan Turner, how much did he get? 5 years, 70. I don't even know what it was. Damn near 75 million. And Odell Beckham is making how much? 80 million?
Yeah.
He's a star receiver. Just the whole dynamic there. But yeah, the owners should definitely try to adopt what the NBA is doing. Because I remember the Houston Texans owner, he said something about the players were like, can't let the prisoners run the prison.
Inmates run the prison.
Yeah, exactly. And they held out practice. They were like, yo, this is not going to roll with us. That would never happen in the NBA.
Yeah. But how do you tell the owners to like relax?
Yeah, I
Like,
think those old dudes want to relax. Yeah.
Yeah. How do you tell the owners like, hey, we see what they're doing at the NBA, and we think y'all should chill. Like, how does that work? Is that feasible?
I don't know. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, they could. I don't know. They try to bring in Jay-Z for some. I don't even know what they were trying to bring Jay-Z in for. I couldn't even tell you.
I think
some
it was
diversity stuff.
Personnel, it was almost like some HR stuff. Like,
yeah, it was definitely HR. That's what all the owners need that, but I don't think it's really gonna help them unless they really change.
Terrible. They're terrible when it comes down to that.
They'll say some outlandish things, and they know they can roll with it.
So, anybody have any final thoughts, anything they want to talk about before we close this episode for the Nawf Podcast?
No. I got nothing to say.
Hopefully we have a summer.
Man, hopefully.
Where's
that vaccine at? That's all I want to know about.
Everyone's closing statements before we end this podcast. Matt, I'm gonna start with you.
I don't know if she's gonna watch this, but I have a crush on you, and that's all I can say.
Stamp, closing statements.
If y'all barber, check him online.
Bro, honestly, the stress that Corona has put on me, I'm bald now. Y'all don't want to see this.
Bro, what you mean? I got the barber sharp quartet going on, man.
The hat on. I ain't gonna show the forehead. I ain't gonna do that.
Oh, gosh.
I ain't gonna do that today. Hold up now. EJ, closing statement.
Keep me in your thoughts when their outside opens back up and you have a move. I'll give him no complaints. I'll even drive.
He's not even trying. That's
Yo.
crazy. And my closest statement, man, it's May. It's May right now, beginning of May. My birthday's in a month, beginning of June. I'm hoping that I'm out the house by then, because I want to wild out. But Corona kind of putting a dent in that. So, yeah. So hopefully in a month, I mean, I'll take July at latest, but in a month, I'm hoping this is all at least somewhat gone. The curve is flattened. But yeah, that's my closing statement. I appreciate everyone listening and supporting the podcast. I'm gonna have the show notes in the description with the links to everything we discussed in the episode. If you like to follow and share the podcast, feel free to. Your support matters, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of the For the Nawf Podcast. See you on the next one. Thank you very much.
Air messing out retro. Good blue in my pocket like that ribbon they said, bro. I ain't tryna flex, so it'd be nice if your ice could glisten like my neck, though.